Hey art friends, welcome to today's how-to. Today we'll be learning how to draw Gooby, a Fanmade Dandy's World character. So first we're going to get started with the eye on the top left hand side. So on a diagonal we're going to start by drawing in a nice big circle. And then moving down on a diagonal, we'll replicate that, drawing in another circle for the right eye. Now in the center of both eyes, we're just going to draw in another circle for the pupil of the eye. And then moving up on the left hand side, let's replicate that again. Now for the eyelashes on both eyes, we're going to curve two small lines that arch out toward the side. Let's draw the hair in the middle now. So coming up on the left hand side, we're going to curve this line around and then in. And then moving in the center of that, we're just going to curve this line up and then back down. Now from here on the top, let's curve this line around, down, and then up. And now let's draw in the shape of the head. So coming over on the left hand side, we're going to arch this line around and then down on the left hand side. From here, we're going to curve this line out and then back in. And then one more time, making that slightly smaller, let's curve this line out and then back in. Now let's come over on the right hand side. We're going to curve this line around and then down. Again, on the right hand side, we're going to arch this line up and then in. And then moving underneath, making that smaller, let's replicate that again one more time. Now let's close this off with a curved line from left to right. For the cheeks, on the bottom, we're going to arch this line around and then in. And then moving up on the right hand side, let's replicate that, curving that line down. Let's move over on the left hand side now, and we're going to start by drawing in a nice big half circle, curving that around, back in towards the bottom. Now in the center of this, on the top, we're going to draw in a small circle. And then moving down on a diagonal, let's replicate that again. Let's move down on the right hand side now. Underneath our eye, we're going to draw in another circle. And then moving over towards the right hand side, let's curve this line around and then down. In the middle now, we're going to draw in a curved line from left to right for the top of the mouth. And then moving underneath, we're going to arch this line around and then back in on the top. On both sides now, we're going to curve this line down towards the bottom. And then now let's move in behind and draw in the bow. So in the center, we're going to curve this line around and then in. On the top right hand side now, let's curve this line around and then in for the bow. And then we'll move up on a diagonal on the left hand side, curving this line around and then in. Now let's move down in towards the middle, and we're going to curve this line around and then back in. And then underneath on the right hand side, let's replicate that again. Now let's move underneath the chin here. So we're going to curve this line around and then in. Again, we're going to curve this line out, back in. Underneath again, we're going to arch this line around and then up. And then again, curving this from left to right. In the center again, we're going to arch this line down and then up. And then to the right of that, curving that out and then in. Again, let's move across, curving that around and then up. One more time, arching that out and then in. And we'll do that 2 more times as we come in towards the bottom of the chin. Now let's draw in the left arm. So on the left hand side, we're going to curve this line all the way around and then out towards the left for the top of the arm. And then stepping further in again, we're going to curve this line around and then back across. Behind this on the left hand side, we're going to draw in a nice big half circle, curving that in towards the neck. Now let's draw in the hands. So on the bottom, we're going to curve this line up towards the top. Starting on the top, we're going to curve this line out, down, and then back in towards the bottom, connecting that together. Now for the first finger, we're going to curve this line up and then back in. In the middle, we're going to curve this line up, back in again. And then again, one more time, we're just going to curve this line up and then down towards the center. Now for the thumb, we're going to curve this line up and then down. Let's draw on the torso now. So starting on the left-hand side, we're going to curve this line around and then up. On the inside for the legs, we're going to curve 2 lines that arch around and then down on both sides. To the right of this for the bottom of the foot, we're going to curve this line out and then in. And then from that point, we're just going to curve this line around and then up towards the bottom. Now for the right arm on the top, stepping further in, we're going to curve this line around and then out. And then moving underneath, let's replicate that again, curving this over, back out towards the side. Now on the top, we're going to curve this line around and then in. And then again, we're just going to arch this line around, down, and then back in on the bottom. For the first finger now, we're going to curve this line up and then back in on the side. In the middle, again, we're going to curve this line up and then down. And then again, one more time, we're just going to curve this line out and then in. And then for the thumb, we're just going to curve this line up and then back down. And that is it. That's how you draw Gooby from Dandy's World. You can pause the video and color it the way that I have done, or you can change your colors up if you'd like. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment below suggesting any more characters that you'd love to learn to draw next. Thanks so much for joining me on today's tutorial, and I will see you all on the next one.